Welcome along, everyone. We are back and we are live for cup collection time on the European Tour. How is everyone? Welcome back. Up the Woodhouse, he's playing well. It's good. Look, it's going to be a busy session. That is for sure. Let me just update the... Did I... Wait a minute. I need to check something. I thought I pressed it, but it's... how we doing TikTok as well as YouTube? Unknown, how we doing? Yeah, MVG is out. Rob is in. How are we doing? That's better. No, it's not. Oh, that's definitely updated there. Let me just get the Josh Rock game up first. How are we doing? What's the next live stream? So, don't know what day yet, but we will be doing a live stream in the week. I just need to confirm what day, but then of course Friday we will be back for the European Tour as well. I know why it's on the wrong page. So yeah, we are going to be doing a live stream in the week. We've also got the live lounge tomorrow night as well, which is cool. Welcome along everyone on TikTok as well. We are getting ready. That's what I want. Just going to update the text with the results and the fixtures for tonight on. This is on the YouTube stream, obviously, but howdy TikTok fans. Right, here we go. Luke Woodhouse at the top of the walk-on. He gets ready against Josh Rock. Anyone else thought that Liverpool Arsenal play the same sport as Randall? It's just, I'm fed up of all this tactical, tippy. Just don't enjoy it. Give me prime Barclays any day of the week. It's just boring. Yeah, you never know, Mike. You never know. Is he Bookie's favourite? Yeah, of course he is. He's world champ. But nothing is ever a gimme. Yeah, Littler is playing the Euro Tour, yeah. There's always room for some footy talk. Always. How we doing? Mick has just joined our live on TikTok. How we doing? Welcome everyone. So, Rocky on his way down Woodhouse on stage. So we are all good. I believe he will be down, yes. So both players are on the stage. We are ready to rock and we are ready to roll. Let's do this. Josh Rock gets us underway. I think Josh Rock wins it. Josh Rock up and running. How far has he hit that? I'm just catching up, Rob. How far has he hit that from? Great start here from Luke Woodhouse, though. Woodhouse has made a really positive, really good start here. That is right in the top bins. How are we doing, everyone, as well? Woodhouse leaving 162, but Rock not on a finish. He will be now, that's for sure. Should be a good season. You're gonna watch I'll probably watch it later. Yeah, I'm not really that excited about it, to be fair. But it is 1-1. Woodhouse missed a golden chance to go 2-0 up. Will he pay the price for that? You feel that Woodhouse just may rule that opportunity. It was there for him. Two one. Josh Rock is up at the moment. Again, averaging both 93, 92, not much between them in that sense. But again, this is the hard one. These two played in the first two games this afternoon. So the break they've had can sometimes be tough to get your head around. It's learning what to do on the European Tour. I genuinely think sometimes playing that last game is better because you get to the venue a bit later, then you play, you don't have to leave the venue and then come back, where I'm sure these two would have gone back to the hotel. But Woodhouse, double 18 to level this game up. And level it up he does. 2-2, but then 180 for Josh Rock in the style of Paul Hinks. So United are above City. No, but I think he might walk away. So, what do you mean? No. Oh, who should be sacked? No, none of them. But I think Pep might walk away. I thought you meant should Pep be sacked? Don't think any of them should. Josh Rock back in front. Another big visit here from Josh Rock, and he'd be carving a chance of a break. Treble-less, not what he wanted. Woodhouse, 6 starts to get rid of 210. Any more than 6, he's looking at a break of throw. $180. Josh Rock leaves, double 13. But is it a dead cat 180? It will be if Woodhouse pins double 6. And he does. The 180 was wasted from Rock. That's good from Woodhouse. Brilliant from Josh Rock. 3 treble 18s to leave 140. Who do you think wins tonight? I think that Littler is obviously favourite, but don't write off Josh Rock or Gian van Veen for me. Look, Littler is favourite, but he's not unbeatable. How are we doing? If you're about the score page, if you go to PDC website, pdc.tv, go to their live score page. Woodhouse can put pressure here. This 82 is not a gimme. It's good from Woodhouse. Rock will go the ball route. 17 tops. Tops. That's very good. Under pressure from Josh Rock. Really good indeed. So, it's a great set of stones. How are we doing, Chris? Good to have you in. So, Woodhouse in control again. At the moment, this one's got last leg decider written all over it. Both of them holding throw nice. Really, really good stuff. How are we doing? Whichever platform you are watching us on. How are we doing on TikTok as well? Hope you are good. So, Woodhouse, again, 6 starts at 2:30. Yeah, I agree. It's mad. I don't get it. The big fish is not gonna go. But Rock not on a finish. But double 18 for Woodhouse and 4 all. Woodhouse averaging over a ton here. This is good. Luke Woodhouse is coming of age here. He's playing well. This is a best of 3 from here. Who holds their nerve? Who wants it the most? That's a massive, massive 180 from Josh Rock. His throw was just being asked a few questions. Ton-topping finish from Josh Rock. The 102 puts him 1 away from the semi-finals. Woodhouse is going to have to win back-to-back here. Are we going the distance? It looks as if we are. Woodhouse is fighting for everything here. This is good. Remember, Josh Rock will have the darts in the decider if we go the distance. 72 for a one-leg decider. Does that let Rock in? He's got a match-winning opportunity. Oh, he's going to get two at double 16 to win it here. And that is exactly what he does. I'll tell you what, this boy is destined for the Premier League, surely. Big moments, he finds a way. Josh Rock is a 6-4 winner, but another great weekend for Luke Woodhouse, that is for sure. How we doing, Big Kind? You're good? No, he's not won this one before. No worries, mate. Have a good one. At the moment, if I'm picking it right now, I think Rob Cross and Chris Dobie drop out at the moment. Right, Van Veen against Wade. Van Veen has won the ball. Right, where are we? What do Bo and Fallon need to do to get to Ali Pally? Bo's already there if she decides to take the spot, which I think she will. Fallon is all but there as well. Between Gemma Heta and Noah Lynn would need to win all 4 events between them, I think. I think Fallon's all but there. Probably not. How are we doing, Fred? Good to have you in. So, we've got about 30 seconds till pictures return. What are you saying, chat room? Van Veen or Wade? Who are you going for? How are we doing on TikTok as well? Who are you going for, Wade or Van Veen? Ooh, Jonathan's going for Wade. He's going to have to play better than he did in the last 2 games. That we all know James Wade is more than capable of doing that. I'm going for Van Veen as well. Again, front 9 averages, nothing between them. Both averaged over a ton. Really, really good game of darts. So, pictures are back. Swiss Phil is about to get them on. Van Veen will walk first. Is it time for Van Veen on the Euro Tour? Josh Rock awaits the winner of this in the semi-final. I'm not sure if he would or not. Look, James is an incredible player. There is a but. I don't know if he can, or don't know if he'll do it enough over 16 weeks to trouble the top 4. Because at times, like we've seen this weekend, the 2 games, his front 9 average has been low 90s. I think one of them was even early 80s. Now, that's going to get you nowhere, especially against the real big hitters. So look, can he compete? Yes. But at the moment, there are still too many little off periods for me where that scoring isn't there. How are we doing? Joe, how we prediction? Both Lukes, MVG, Bunting, Johnny, Damon. I don't think Damon makes it. Or not at the moment. Look, there are still a bucket load of TV tournaments to play for and win. So I know we're all talking about this now, like early predictions and so on, but Damon's going to have to do something for me. Evening, Tom. Hope you are good. Yeah, look, Van Veen, he's won on the Pro Tour. That Euro Tour is the next step in the progression, so to speak. Well, 2 seconds, folks. I just need to take this. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, folks. We are back. Looking to bring them over to... Oh, let me scroll back down. 2 seconds, Gary. Looking for some exhibition. Who are you looking for? Just out of interest? How are we doing, Half? Hope you are good. Yeah, Johnny, he just started too poorly, didn't he? Right, James Wade, 1-0 up. And again, both low averages here, only in the 80s at the moment. Both will need to up that. Van Veen is threatening an instant break back here. Down to 70. I missed Josh Rock 164. Sorry, be kind. I was thinking Ricky Evans open to suggestions on other Good ones. How are we doing, Gemma? I hope you are good. As we do the European Tour watch along, Van Veen has broken straight back. If you're joining us on TikTok or on YouTube, welcome along. So for Ricky, if you contact Matt Ward, which on social media is MDA, and he will be able to sort that for you. Ricky's really good in exhibitions, to be fair. Someone on TikTok, Johnny, I've just sent him to, MDA events on social media. Matt Ward will be able to sort you out with that. It is 1-1. Van Veen has broken straight back. Van Veen down to a finish. He's up the scoring power. He's put 10 points on his average. Oh, look, it shouldn't matter, but should he have gone for it? Should he have laid up? I'm watching it live on the scoring app, so Van Veen missed, but Wade not on a finish. Ricky's great value, I agree. Ricky would be good in the Premier League. Look, Ricky's A game is exceptional. An incredible player. We just don't see it enough. We see it at the Worlds regularly. Van Veen has missed again. And we said, should he have gone for the ball? Should he have just laid up? Because James Wade, the only surprise is Wade hasn't hit double 18. Van Veen's made a mess at the end of this leg, but does wrap it up that the right person has won the leg. It's just taken a little bit longer to get there. Will the European Tour end up on DAZN? Or any, some darts is already on DAZN. I don't know. Wade has been superb here in his response. You just know you can't be giving him a glimmer of a chance. Again, welcome along if you're on TikTok as well. I was going to say, James Wade doesn't miss tops and tens with 3 clear darts in hand. We are level again at 2-2. Is there also darts this week? No Pro Tour this week. There's a Euro Tour again next weekend, and then the Pro Tour the week after. But we are going to be doing a live stream in the week. Don't know what day it's going to be yet. I need to speak to the player that is coming in. How we doing, Harry? Hope you are good. Interesting times. James Wade, we know he just needs one opportunity. He is the absolute supreme predator. Van Veen leaves 62, again tidy enough. Since Eddie Martinez left out of the Villa team. He's off to United. Red, I can honestly say I've never watched it, so couldn't comment yes or no. It's tidy from Van Veen after leg 3, when he made a mess of the finishing. First opportunity to put it right, he's done that. But Wadey, 180 for James Wade. Thanks, mate. No problem at all. Mate, I'd say, yeah, MDA events on all social. Matt will sort you out. Just feel that Van Veen needs that 2-leg cushion, because while we're still on throw, James Wade is the apex predator. It'll just be a cheeky little 1-2-1 from somewhere, like he does. Van Veen, good maths to leave a finish, which is good. This would be a big moment. Ooh, he's missed a dart for that leg cushion. And Wade gets over the line. Anthony, good to have you in, buddy. How is the wonderful state of Texas? Still warm? There's a chance here for Wade. Needs a treble. Can't find one. Van Veen breathes a sigh of relief there because the apex predator is still in and around him. Massive treble from Van Veen there. Yeah, he played well to beat MVG, to be fair to him. But look, it's a great trait to have when you can win and not be at your best. But that's an opening. James Wade will smell the opportunity. Again, he's not capitalised. Van Veen keeps giving him chances, but he's not taking it. Well, chat room, next year it has to be our mission to get the wonderful Mr. Anthony Eugenia over for the match play. He's done Ali Pally. He has to experience Blackpool now. Mark dart at the bullseye, missed. Now this is Wade territory. 110. You just know. Treble 20. Oh, it's still on though. Treble 19 would have given him the out. So Van Veen has to polish off this 25. Nine double eight is Van Veen's MO. Needed that. Needed that indeed. Warm but raining today. To be fair, it was raining earlier here. It's not too bad now. Not as warm as Texas.
Tricky opposition when you've ever come up against them, haven't you?
Yes, because they are playing fantastic and they are really being a good impact in the
So we'll see if Martinez, he says anything about Martinez.
cup and as well community charity. They won. I think they are with good coaches, good players. Even when
Van Veen needs something here.
they are still being strong because I think they stood with so strong stood tactically. And they have
But James Wade in control of this leg.
Then last year not winning, and this is our challenge.
Oliver, first of all, looking at the team sheet, Mark Gay, he starts, captains the side. You are desperate.
Didn't talk about him. Might go back to him in a second. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, if James Wade holds here, you do not want to be in a best of three with James Wade. I wouldn't recommend it. Treble 20 leaves tops. Oh, he's come low. That's the only surprise. But look, Van Veen not in the same neighbourhood, so Wade will...
Marco Pizzotto.
Will he be your future goalkeeper?
Marco Pizzotto.
Why is that?
Pizzotto. Marco Pizzotto.
Yeah, I've just seen it there, Katrina. It's weird, isn't it? Van Veen is under pressure here. James Wade is just doing what James Wade does. 180 on the Van Veen throw. This would be the ultimate time to break, because then he throws for the match. James Wade winning darts games with 88 averages. It's what he does. He does it better than anyone else ever. Fair's Katrina, fair. So Van Veen, has he got a 1-4-3 rescue drop in the locker? No is the answer. So James Wade, 25 to break. 5, double 10. You just know. You just know it's going to happen, and you cannot stop it. James Wade on tops and tens, it is relentless. And Wade breaks and is now one away from beating Gian Van Veen. No, it's not been a great game. I agree. And Van Veen back-to-back trebleless visits in a must-win leg is a disaster, because James Wade is now moving off into the sunset. Oh, Anthony, it would be great to have you at the Winter. It'd be interesting to see your take on Blackpool as well, because I'm not sure it's like any place you've ever been to in the States. What a setup that is from James Wade. The 165 to leave double 10. It's just what the man does. Machine by name, machine-like by nature. And Van Veen will be thinking, why have you missed now when I'm nowhere near? He won't miss again. I'm telling you that. And he doesn't. James Wade moves into the semi-finals and a dance date with Josh Rock. Coming up next, Daryl, Gurney and Danny Noppert as we move into the bottom half of the draw. Just looking. James Wade. No, he can't move into the top 4 today. He can be breathing down Stephen Bunting's neck come the next European Tour, though. So, Gurney or Noppert. Noppert has won the ball. If that has any bearing on your thought process. Yeah, he had chances, Tom. He had some chances and didn't take them. And again, James Wade, the apex predator. So, top half of the draw, semi-final lineup complete. Bottom half of the draw now. Gurney takes on Danny Noppert first. And then it will be Damon Heta against Luke Littler. So, what are we saying, chat room? Score predictions then? Who are you going for? Super Chin or the Freeze? The Freeze. Danny Noppert. I'm interested to see what version of Gurney we get. About a minute and 30 seconds to go until pictures return. Right, we are ready. Anything else going on? How are we doing? Fred on TikTok? Yeah, we're just going live on here as well. More platforms, the better. How are we doing, Chili? Good to have you in here as well. We say we're just trying to branch out and go live on more platforms. Bit of the old TikTokity talk. So we've got 20 seconds to go. Quarterfinal number 3 about to get underway. So Noppert's just gone quietly about his business, like always. If Danny Noppert wins this tie, he would jump above Ross Smith into the World 14 position. I've got it open on the tab. Oh, nice, Rob. Not yet. The tickets haven't gone on sale yet, Paul. However, they will be like hotcakes, as always. Blackpool. Again, I never want the match play to leave Blackpool. But it's not commercially viable there anymore in terms of the amount of tickets available to the amount of tickets they could sell is mental. But look, I never want it to leave, and I'm pleased the PDC are happy not to make more money and move it. But we are back. Players are back, and Here comes the worst walk-on in Dart, well, one of them. Oh yeah, no, Rob, I am 100% with you that it would be. It's one of those, but again, surprised how empty that VIP area is on a finals night. Yeah, I agree with you, but let's be fair, you could sell it out probably 6-7 times over. It's a lot of money to be saying goodbye to. But it happens. The World Match Play normally goes on sale around the end of January, beginning of February, Paul.
It's worth another look, isn't it?
The freeze is on the stage. So we are ready to go. Both players there, both players ready to rock and roll. No worries, mate, no worries. Glad we can help. Right. Right, Gurney has had his final practice darts. The freeze gets us underway. Quarterfinal number 3. Here we go. And no treble from Noppert. But he was slow out the blocks in his last 16 game against Mario van den Bohada and finished up really, really strong. Right. Gurney, early break opportunity here. 140 has taken the darts away from Danny Noppert. $180 for Super Chin. Danny Noppert has not started at all here. He's only averaging 61 at the moment. How are we doing, everyone on TikTok? I am good, mate. How are you? I've got to keep remembering, I've got two chat rooms to look at. I've got the YouTube chat room and the TikTok chat room. Daryl, Gurney does hold, but of got some software that will put it all into one. Just didn't have time to set it up for this weekend. I've got to say, looking on, I think, yeah, my gut is it's only Josh Rock that can stop him. I agree. Anyone else, it might be a little bit difficult. Surely Blackpool could do it. Yeah, people would pay it, yeah, but it's not for me. It's another 180 for Daryl Gurney. All good. Yeah, good to see you in, Martin. Always a pleasure. It was nice to see you at Champion of Champions as always, buddy. It is 2-0. Daryl Gurney averaging 109 right now. This is very good. Very good indeed from Super Chin. Oh, is it going to be another one? It is 180! But Noppert still in control of this leg on his throw. Down to 92. What can Gurney do from 207? He can do a lot. Ooh. Can he rescue it, Danny Noppert here? No, he can't. So, double break opportunity incoming for Gurney. I'm surprised Gurney missed. But Noppert is having a proverbial absolute mare here. Absolute mare. It is 3-0. It's a double break. And right now, you can't see Noppert getting back into this. It is that much of a struggle for the threes. He is not. This game is just getting a little bit scrappy here. It was free-flowing. The Gurney average has dropped by about 12 points here, and Noppert's wasn't very good anyway. Just getting a bit scrappy-do. So, Gurney could do with another one. Bounce out, not at the right time. Tops doesn't hit, but again, so far, Danny Noppert has had no 140 pluses or no 180s. The scoring power is just not there. And it is 4-0 as Noppert finally registers a 140. Penalty Palace. Looks a bit of a dive. Bear in mind, I'm only watching it on a little iPad. I don't think it gets overturned, but it does look a bit of a dive. Super Chin just constantly asking questions on the Noppert throw here. It is a very, very disappointing display. $137 for Gurney to leave 70. 147 is not going to go for Danny Noppert. So, if this goes 5-0, it's a treble break of throw. And you know what, peeps? You know what? Start to get the bagels out. Start picking your toppings. Because it's 5-0 and Gurney has the darts in the next leg. Mateta's just got booked for kicking the corner flag. I paid $8.50 for 3 days of cricket. Wow, that's a lot of money, mate. $180. Definitely be getting those bagels ready. What's your topping of choice? Six 0 bagel served. Look, it's a good display from Gurney. It's not very good from Noppert. Yeah, City did lose. I'll tell you what we need to do though, is get ready. Get ready for launch. The nuke is primed. The nuke is ready to rock and roll. Yes, we will have a winner this evening. This is the last of the quarterfinals. And then straight into semi-final action. Semi-final number 1. Josh Rock against the machine, James Wade. Daryl Gurney waiting for either Damon Heta or the world champion Luke Littler. It's Luke, the nuke. Not yet. Nothing's been released yet. I need to go to the Fez. How comes stats under players' names not come? It will come up once the match starts. Yeah, look, Luke's done the right thing, where Luke's taken a rest with his family to recharge the batteries, and he will come back better than ever. 100%. I'm ready to go. Oh, oh, oh. Next year in New York, they should call. That would be quite good. Pitbull bringing on Luke in Madison Square Garden. I'd take that. Daryl, Danny Noppert's front 9 average was only 81. That's a bit of a stinker. Don't blame bloody. To be fair, I spoke to Luke. He literally was in agony, but once the tooth was out, it's obviously better. But he's still on antibiotics and everything. I think Littler's going to win 6-2. Maybe 6-3. Got an NFL fantasy. I haven't, Rob. I couldn't even tell you who you'd have to pick or anything, or I had a 2-fan ran off. Fez, to be fair, I'm putting off going. I hate going to the dentist, and I've got half a tooth missing, and I've had it missing for about a year, but I'm just not going to the dentist because it doesn't hurt. But I hate it. Ugh. Right, here it comes. Red light. Green light. No, that lace is out. Basically, it's called filling. It's filling time. That Luke's about to get on the stage now. Oh, well, the nice security man's pulling the shirt tight for him to sign. That's nice. To be fair, it's not even the pain of the dentist that I hate. It's just the way the noise vibrates down your ear canal. It's like, oh. Damon Heta is going to have to produce better than he's produced so far in this tournament. I'm comfortable with needles. It's just that noise whenever they do anything to your teeth, it just vibrates down your ear canal. Whoa. But at some point, I'm going to have a go and the rest taken out. Dominant start from Littler already. He's in the mood. Already. It's looking like it could be one-way traffic here. Littler not going to take out the 164, just look to set it up. To be fair, it's one of my back ones, so you can't see it. Heta, the 133, not going to go. So Littler coming back for double 10 for a 1-0 lead and a holder throw, and it goes in one. Littler holds, no drama. So, Damon Heta is going to have to up the scoring here. Whoever wins, I hope it's close. I just think that Heta's got to have Littler under constant pressure. 180! You look what Ryan Searle was on fire earlier, and Littler just got better and better. Heta always seems like he's on the brink of yeah, look, he has moments, doesn't he? I remember the UK Open game against Littler a few years ago was incredible. Ooh, Littler misses two. Gives Heta an opportunity to hold. This is massive. Yeah, that's good. That's good from Damon there. We need to sign a few more tomorrow. How are we doing? Everyone on TikTok as well? Yeah, we're still light in terms of squad numbers and depth. Littler, only averaging 93 now. Heta will see this as a chance. New managers, all right. We just need some bodies, and just quickly as well. Like, $180. Damon Heta is threatening the nuke's throw here. Changes are coming. Heta's 2 darts at double 16. Only needs the one break and he leads. Interesting times there. Yeah, I think Javi Simmons will be okay as well. Oh, I'm just going to stand up a second. That's one thing for my jobs this week is to get some new stalls for here. Some comfier ones. How we doing, Daryl? Good to have you in, mate. Yeah, look, Noppert just didn't play well. No hiding or sugarcoating it, but 180 for the nuke. But Heta is poised. Tops here. Doesn't go. So Heta is going to get a chance for 3-1 here. Didn't see this coming when Littler took the opener. 3-1 it is. What's happening here? $180. Oh, boy, Damon's going. They're both on 9s. I'll have a look, mate. It needs to be like a bar stool type thing because of the platform that I've got here with everything on. Don't get me wrong. The stools that we've got came with like the bar bits that we've got. Littler 1-2-2. This is just a hold. Remember, Heta has done the hard work and broke. Now what he's got to try and do is keep Littler at arm's bay. So tops for Littler and 3-1 will become 3-2 if he hits. Ooh, what's happening here? 95 for Heta, 4-1 and a double break. This is huge. This is massive. Has he done? Missed the big number. That is a disaster for Damon Heta. He's not had the opportunity to go for that 4-1 lead. And of course, Littler hits. Someone like Gavlas needs to take a leaf out of Heta's book. Look at, Gavlas has got talent. There's no question about that. But it's just slow. I saw Solomon's free kick. Decent. Let me just grab another can of Coke out of the fridge. 2 seconds, everyone. Grabbing the Pepsi. Yeah, it was great free kick from Zoboslai. Right now, yes, I would. If I'm picking the Premier League right now, Johnny would be in mine, but there is still a lot of time between now and when the picks happen. Oh, hello. Bullseye. Oh, he misses the ball for the 1-2-4. But 97 is no gimme. No gimme at all here. How's he going to do? Unlucky. Yeah, no, it is a hard choice, agreed. And Littler breaks back. Heta has squandered the opportunity. And I go back to that leg where Damon missed the big number, didn't give himself a dart at a double for a potential 4-1 lead. That could have been huge. It really could have. How are we doing? Anyone on TikTok? How are we doing? Good to have you in. 180. Yeah, it looks like it, Claire. He's obviously been left out. Not so much this time, no. This is good from both players here. Heta, 202. One 4-5. It's not the best setup in the world. Yeah, I saw that. Evening, Millionaire Shortbread. Good to have you in, buddy. Littler is not going to take out the 1-4-3, but Damon Heta, 86, may only be a dart at the ball. 18 leaves the ball. Bullseye for a level game. Oh, that is good from Damon Heta. 4-all. The bullseye. For the heat. Very, very good from Damon Heta. But can he find a break of throw? He led early. Couldn't convert. He's going to have to do it all again. Derby in 2 weeks. To be fair, look, we get more and more injuries at the moment. Look, United will beat City. Bold shout. But look, City aren't unbeatable, as it showed today. Brighton was superb. Littler leaves 1-2-3. what Heta would give for a 140 or better here. There's one, needs another treble. Finds it, leaves 98. All of a sudden, there is pressure on this 1, 2, 3. Treble 18 is not found. So, Heta, this is your break chance. 98. Treble 18. Hits, double 12. Oh, he's come inside. He's had a dart. He has had a dart. Littler breathes again, hits double 16. It's not his favourite part of the board, but he is one away. Heta will look back and say, what if he loses 180? Has Will Hughes already been booked? If so, he's a lucky boy. No, he hasn't. The way they were carrying on, you thought he had. Oh, Heta's at it again. Back-to-back bullseye finishes for Damon Heta. Now, it is a one-leg shootout. Littler has the darts. What has Damon Heta got? Has he got one big leg in him, but starts trebleless? Littler in control. Heta needs a max. And needs a max PDQ. So Littler has 6 minimum for 2-2-2 and book his place in the semi-final. Daryl Gurney awaits. No treble though in the setup. Oh, 180! Is there a twist? They're both averaging 97. And Littler is not going to take out the 164. Only leaves 79. Damon Heta, you may be about to beat Luke Littler. 131 is not going to go. So Littler will return. Of course he does. Double 11 and the nuke sees off the heat in a last leg decider. Last start it was. Yeah, look, Damo's played really well there. Really well indeed. So, semi-final lineup is set. Semi-final 1, Josh Rock will take on James Wade. Semi-final number 2 will be Daryl Gurney against Luke Littler. Remember, first to 7 in the semi-finals. Yeah, he beat Luke at the UK Open a couple of years ago. Josh Rock has won the ball against James Wade. So, just looking, if Josh Rock wins the title, he goes to world number 9. So, what are we saying, chat room? Who are you fancying, Rock or Wade? What's your thought process? He's a couple of $100,000, but obviously with the tournaments coming up, that doesn't take long to swing. So we've got about 2 minutes to go. So, I'd like to see Newcombe rocking the final. Yeah, I think it'd be a good final, to be fair. Where is Gurney in the world now? He's up 2 places to 25. If he wins the tournament, he would go 1, 4, 6. He'd only move up to 23. I say only. So I'm just keeping my eye on what's going on in the world. Phil, what do you think of the Mission Darts podcast? I struggle to watch it. I do my best, but I struggle to watch it if I'm being honest. Alright, pictures are returning. Yeah, I don't like watching Andy, basically. Like, I've never met him, so I don't know what he's like as a person or anything like that. But just in a content wise, I can't watch him. How are we doing, The Unknown? Hope you are good. Matt's brilliant. Like, really good friends with Matt. Flitter wins $1 million, he could be number one for years. Yeah, 100%. So Gurney, the only unseeded player in the semi-finals. The others are all seeds. Swiss Phil is on the stage. Back to get the players on. No, to be fair, I like Matt. I think Matt's really, really good. Like, top class. Yeah, look, the 72 finish was superb. Josh Rock on the stage now. Here, Wadey coming next. Right, here we go. Second walk on. Do you know what? How do you know? Because I'm watching it as well. I've got pictures as well. Don't care. I'm 99.999% certain there are people that say the same about me. That content is like music and everything like that. People like different things, different ways of doing everything and so on. Having a curry pot noodle for tea, nice. When will PDC let Rock change his walk on? It's not Josh Rock laughing on stage there. Depends what he wants to change it to. Ultimately, the broadcaster gets final say. No, 100% Daryl. It's like that people like different things. Tea. I call it tea. What's for tea? Right, both players are on stage, just making the board straight. James is giving his glasses a bit of a clean. I'm guessing they got steamed up on the walk-on. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Well, right, breakfast, lunch and tea. Don't be sorry, mate. But everyone's. I never get offended. Yeah, breakfast, dinner, and tea. Okay. No, I say breakfast. I say breakfast, lunch, and tea. Littler did win 6-5, yeah. Right, ready to rock and roll. Josh Rock getting us underway. So here we go. What am I having for tea? It's a very good question. Probably, I fancy some beans and scrambled egg on toast. I love it in the UK that it's all different things depending where you're from. Yeah, in my country, people don't say breakfast; they say coffee. Lendl, I struggle with Dutch breakfast when I see people having toast with sugar on it. Ugh. Go to the Ritz and ask for some tea. No. I'm as southern as they come. Honestly, Lendl will tell you love the darts. It's a very Dutch thing. They have toast and sugar for breakfast. James Wade leaving the old 159. So, here's one for you, and this will be one. This will say where you're from as well. What do people call? See, I call it a bread roll or a bap, but all around the UK it's called different things. You get bread cakes, cobs, barms, you name it. Bun. US has pancakes for breakfast. Again, I've never got that one. Roll. Cob's a Midlands thing, I think, isn't it? Josh Rock leads 1-0, but James Wade has the darts here. Not much between them in this leg. Still advantage Wade. Roll. I love... James Wade leaves 116. This is to level things up. Misses. So, Rock, a chance at 84 for a 2-0 lead. Bullseye. Misses. So Wade will return. You don't see Wade in this area of the board too often. But misses again. Chance for 2-0. 988. Who's in charge? Rock or the devil? Rock. We are 2-0 to Josh Rock. How are we doing over on TikTok? Hope you are good. Have I missed anything? Reckon they'll win that. Yeah, I think so, Johnny. Try the square sausage, yeah? I'm a fan of the square sausage. No, not married. Pineapple on toast? Absolutely not. I love pineapple, by the way, but not on toast. Tomorrow's the 1st of September, National Christmas Day for some, I heard. No, not yet. 1st of September is always back to Hogwarts Day. Always will be. When you know, you know. Uses the ball to leave 96. James Wade could do with a couple of trebles here. Doesn't want to be going 3-0 down. And right on cue, James Wade. I think it's still banned, Rob, which is gutting, because when they did it, it looked incredible. Tops, and James Wade breaks back. Clinical from the machine. He's playing better now. So far, this is the best James Wade has played in this tournament. Do I like pineapple on a pizza? Absolutely not. I can eat chunks of pineapple. I love pineapple. Just not on a pizza or toast or anything like that. Just as a fruit. 180 for James Wade. I will be having a Christmas tree in the office. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet. I've got to do some planning and so on. But yes, there will be a Christmas tree in the office. 100%. And plenty of Christmas music. Oh, I'll tell you what. Unai Emery can do one there. I hate it when managers start doing that. Fuck off. 180 for Josh Rock. Putting away does any. Depends where you are in the UK pool. 1-2-1, not going to go for James Wade, but Josh Rock is a mile back. To be fair, 80s and 90s Christmas decorations were the best. And I won't have it any other way. .24 for James Wade to level us up 2-2. We are level. To be fair, he's playing well here. He's averaging 98.8 at the moment. It's not a penalty. $180. Josh Rock surrendered a 2-0 lead, but still has the darts. There we go, 3-2. Did you ever put chocolates on? Yes, we did put chocolates on the tree. Little hanging ones when we were kids. I have in pubs and like pub restaurants and things like that. In Yorkshire and places like that. Coming in for your tea. Looks like Adam Wharton's just being forced off injured for Palace, which isn't a good thing. Look, James Wade, you don't hibernate in the top 10 in the world for 3 decades and win, is it 9 or 10 TV titles? He is class, I agree. But the door is open here. 180 or 140 gives Rock an outside chance. Bullseye. Oh, he's missed a chance. He's had a dart at the ball to break. You would expect Wade to go 20 and tops. There's one. Ooh, 10s then. Doesn't miss. He is just so lethal on tops and 10s. It is unreal. But Wade will not go away. Josh Rock is going to have to dig deep to win this. The other thing as well, it's mentally tough playing James Wade because he is so consistent. But Rock in control of this leg at the moment. He's upped his average to 99. Littler and Wade final again. It wouldn't surprise me. No, I think Littler beats Daryl Gurney, but I think this one is a tough call at the moment. Rock leaves tops. Just having my tea and Pepsi, nice. Who beat Bunting? Josh Rock. 6-5. Really good game. Rock back in front. $180 for James Wade. He's upped his average to 98. This is a proper game. Rock leads 4-3, but it is in the balance. It really is. Love to see him win. Oh, well, are you talking about James? Oh, look, for me, James is 180. James is the best player never to win the Worlds. So, James Wade looking to take out the Luke Humphreys, the 138. Hello, the 138. The Humphreys. Missed. 141 for Rock. Not going to go. So you would expect James Wade to level us up at 4-all. Just sharing holds of throw at the moment. And there we are, level. Look, he's still young though, Josh. Josh is still a baby in darting terms. So look, I think Josh Rock will add multiple TV titles to his resume. As the Rock average just goes over the ton here. But James Wade, 140, and they are both on 261. 121 to leave 140. What can Wade do? Only a ton. So 140, Rock gets first go, but he won't want to give Wade a look at this 161, and he's going to. Needs a treble here. Doesn't find one. Look, 80 is no gimme if he doesn't take out the 161. This would be so James Wade. It's on. It's on. Oh, it would have been wading of the highest order. This is massive. Oh, I'll tell you what a set of bollocks. With Wade breathing down your neck, one dart at tops, that is incredible. What a set of nuts. Josh Rock 5-4 in front. The next Sky Major is the 6th of October, the World Grand Prix. Wade in control of this leg. Wade 1, 2, 6. It's looking like we're going to go all the way again. And look, this has been a wonderful game. Five all. Is James Wade just making a move? Again, Josh Rock is under pressure again here. Do you think James and John? Not at the moment. I think one of them, but not both yet. I think that they're 100% both in the conversation for me. That's not up for debate. But I'm not sure they both get in right now. It's brilliant from Rock. Absolutely brilliant. He is one away. So, James Wade is going to have to win back-to-back legs. But Josh Rock, is he putting together a masterful leg when it matters? No, I haven't heard anything. I've not seen Phil for a while, so no, I haven't any inside info or anything like that. But Rock is going to get a chance to win it here. He's upped his average to 103, and he's put together a great leg when it matters. It will be 19 for double 16 for a place in the final. Double 8. Misses. This would be so Wade. It's not going to go. Not going to go. But Josh Rock has already missed a couple of match starts. Is he going to miss any more? The answer is no. Because Josh Rock is a 7-5 winner and he books his place in the final. Who will he play is the question. But Rock has done his part. Oh, what a finish that is. The thing is, the Mark Gay one's an interesting one. Because this is like manager against chairman. The manager is desperate to keep him, but he's not going to sign a new deal. So what do you do? What do you do? It's been an eventful day, Chris. Eventful day. We've got about 2 minutes 50 seconds. Well, Rob, this is why I was amazed they didn't take Newcastle's money last year, because he'd made it quite clear that he wasn't going to sign a new deal. So I'm amazed they didn't take Newcastle's money and run, because now, was it Newcastle, what was it, 75 million? They're obviously not going to get anywhere near that. How we doing, John? Rock is in the final. Other semi-final, Daryl Gurney against Luke Littler. Gurney has won the ball. No worries, the unknown. All good. It was more than that, Chris. 60 was the first offer, I think. I think on deadline day, they went a lot closer than that. Yeah, Jono, hopefully Amsterdam. I say the manager is adamant he's not leaving tomorrow, but the chairman can't let him leave for nothing. How are we doing, everyone on TikTok as well? Hope you are good. Is Rotterdam a nice place to visit? Yeah, the city's nice. Yeah, Rotterdam's a nice city. Yeah, 100%. Let's go back into the chat room. Yeah, great goal. Rock has found himself where, you know, yeah, look, he is producing, Kevin, I completely agree. It's great to see as well. Front nine average of 114 there from Josh Rock. That is sensational. Now, semi-final, number 2. To be fair, I think Arteta's massively overrated. Right, Daryl Gurney's on the stage. Can we get rid of this pish walk on? I hate it with a passion. No one likes Sweet Caroline. But Gurney has won the ball. Josh Rock awaits in the final. I'm ready to go. Oh, oh. Oh, we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, look, they need to get some players in though, Palace. I think tomorrow is going to be insane deadline day because there are still clubs that need numbers and need bodies in and out the door as well. It genuinely could be one of the busiest deadline days we've seen. It's mostly just bringing practice to the big stage. Yeah, look. It's an interesting one, Kevin, 100%. It's not so much panic, Chris, as they've all got targets and so on, and at the time, the selling club at the start of the window has a sky-high expectation of what they want, and as the window goes on, that comes down and down and down and down and down. If you haven't listened to it yet, I can't remember what it's called, but the Peterborough Chairman's podcast is really, really good. Do you think Johnny Claymore? I hope so. He would be in mine if I was picking it right now. Lindelof to Villa, yeah, that is a random one. Yeah, he will be, yeah. Luke Littler breaks in leg number 1. Littler is in cruise control at the moment. Daryl Gurney not at the level he was in the quarterfinal. He might be off. Littler, 68. Doesn't go, but will return. Gurney not on a finish. Will return. Daryl Gurney was stunning earlier. Littler, double 10, surely. Oh, is he, mate? Yeah, double 5 gets him out of jail. I'm betting on 7-3 to the nuke. Right. Gurney needs something, and something big. Gets down to a finish. He needed that because Littler was again threatening the throw here. Tops for 3 zip. And 3-0 it is. Gurney is bang up against it. Littler is flying here. Right, where were we? Just had to send a quick message. To be fair, Rob, I agree that the standard isn't great. I accept that. But I actually enjoy watching Scottish football more than I enjoyed watching that tippy-tapper game this afternoon. Random question from the crowd. How old was Phil Taylor in his debut darts extravagance? Oh, Taylor would have been... When did he play? Early 90s. So I'm guessing he'd have been late 20s, early 30s. (4-0). This could be over in record time, which would be good, which means the final will get going quicker. And then I can get home, have some food, and do the reports and everything. Yeah, look, Luke, this is a combination of things here. One, Daryl Gurney is not at the level he was in the semis, in the quarterfinals, and two, Luke is playing really, really well. And the next Pro Tours, not this week, next week. So we are going to have a stream next week. Just working on the what day we're going to do it next week with the guest that's coming in, and then we've got the Euro Tour Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. 5-0, it's turning into a disaster, and then the Pro Tours is the week after. How far is? It's only about 10 minutes, Jono. It's not too bad. It's about 10 minutes. Will it be in the next Pro Tour? Don't know, is the honest answer. Yeah, it is 5-0 to Littler at the moment. Yeah, there's something on every weekend in September. Whether that's Euro Tour or the World Series finals, it's great. No, this is the semi-final. This has to go for Gurney, you feel. Double 18. Misses Littler 82 for 6-0. Oh, he's gone treble 14 as well. It is 6-0. Are we going to bagel territory once more? $180. I noticed you got some shirts behind you. Yeah, so we've got three there. Then I've got 3 on the wall in front of me, and then a couple behind as well. Once we get the office set up a bit better, we'll show them. But the ones behind me is Getter in Price match shirt, a Dozer match shirt, and then a Johnny Clayton match shirt as well. Looks like Gurney's going to get a leg here. Leaves tops. A rare off leg for Littler. Misses, but will be back. Well, it shouldn't be 7-0. You feel that Littler's kind of binned off this leg. 1-6. Yeah, you kind of feel that Littler's just gone, yeah, to this one. He is definitely switched off Littler. 180! Littler's throw under a little bit of pressure here. Look, at 6-1, it's not going to make that much difference. But how many times do you think Littler will be world champ? I don't know. Is the thing, because I don't know how long he's going to play for. Misses the ball for the big fish. 113 for Littler. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. 7-1 demolition job for the nuke. Is it breakfast, lunch and dinner in New Zealand? Tea is a cup of tea. Fez. No more Sweet Caroline. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, no maximums for Littler, which is a surprise, and he's still won 7-1 with no maximums. So, we have a final to look forward to. I suppose I better get the traditional poll up, hadn't I? Littler does the job. Poll, here we go. There we go. Poll up and running for you all. No worries. No worries, Beacon. All pleasure to have you all in. The final will be around 10 minutes time, something like that. So whilst we're waiting, fire any questions, whether that's on TikTok or on YouTube. Let us know. Fire them away. I'm going Rock Fairs. I think it'll be a good game either way. The pace will suit both when the final comes around. Josh with a Hugh. Would it be... It would be an upset, I agree. Would it be a huge upset? Right. Do you think Littler will win next? Depends if he plays next week. Also, you've got to remember as well, there'll be some of the bigger names back next week as well. Humphreys, Aspinall, Anderson, which will make it a little bit more difficult if he plays. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, repeat of the match play semi-final, which, remember, Josh Rock, was he 4 or 5-0 up, and Littler produced some absolute heroics. Where are we? Let me just go into the final. Yeah, me and Neil Barry have been authorised to sell Russ Press. Nice, mate. Nice. Sports, that's cool. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've got some really, really nice pieces of darts memorabilia. That's cool. Alright, let's... So far, 70% of you are going for Littler in the final. Remember, deadline day tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Littler's front nine average was 110.79. It's not bad, is it? Done all right there. I'm in the 30% for a nice, John. Nice. We need someone to... You also got to remember though, for how good Littler is and has been, he's still not at the records that MVG was in terms of winning tournaments for that 2-year period, 16 and 17, when he won 71% of every tournament he entered. That included Pro Tours, Euro Tours and so on. That is ridiculous. Did you see Littler and Bo at the Pro Tour? Yeah. Yeah, Bo played brilliantly. I think Littler is the third best player. Not for me, not yet. Look, if he carries on in this vein and this manner, then in 4 or 5 years we could be having a different conversation. But not yet for me. Look, Phil's longevity can never be in question. But for me, Michael is still the best player I've ever seen. He's very young. I think he could well be sport as well. Do you play? I used to play to a decent level, but not anymore since I had the Ips. I can still chuck, but it's not the same. You talk about MVG 2017. He was 29. He's got 10 years. Oh yeah, 100%. He is young. I'm not arguing that, but that version of Michael van Gerwen was unplayable. He got that bored. He was trying to do 9 darters that no one else had done, and so on. That was his mindset. It was like, right, what hasn't been done yet, and so on. There's better players now, than Prime Van Gerwen? I'm not sure on that. Phil, if you're getting better with this, probably. I might play some local stuff, but that was it. MVG was he was relentless, and like I say, I don't think anyone will dominate darts again, or certainly not in the foreseeable, because on their day they can beat each other, but it's the ones that beat Luke and then lose next round. They can all get up for one game and one game here and there. It's doing it time after time after time. That relentlessness that some people have. And that's why I go back to, it's just my opinion, it doesn't make it right. That's why I think there's only a handful of players that can win the Worlds, because you've got to be good over 3 weeks almost, where it's broken down into different tournaments. Now, it's all right playing well in this bit here, but then coming back and doing it here. The elite, the very best, do it time after time after time, and that's the difference. Look, I'm just looking at the world ranking table now, and I'll pick Ross Smith, and I love Ross to bits. Is Ross capable of going and throwing 110 average and beating Luke Littler or Luke Humphreys? Yes, he is. But the problem we've seen is the consistency level is, can he do it time after time after time? The answer is not at the moment. And that's the difference between the big elite players, is time after time they deliver. I think MVG will win another world title. Like I say, I know he lost to Van Veen, but at the Pro Tour and here this weekend, I was looking more at the technique and so on. And the last 2 times I've seen it, the MVG throw has looked so much better. And I want to go to the 3 legs that swung the Van Veen game in favour of Van Veen. Was MVG missed a dart at a double at the end of a combination in all of them. Now, when he was proper in trouble with the throw was jerky and it was all over the place. Where this time, the throw was the same. The pace, the rhythm was good, and the dart wasn't a million miles away. So, look, there's still work to be done with the throw and the technique. But if it carries on the improvements we're seeing, that's half the battle with Michael. It's the technique that has been the issue. I think whatever I'm trying to say, Phil, is international or not something that comes across in my favour and biased to some players for. Yeah, passing, probably. Do you need to qualify for the Pro Tours? No. If you've got a tour card, you are in the Pro Tours. 80-20, yeah, 80% are going for Littler. I think if Littler wasn't a big gamer, yeah, possibly, but look, he's 18, he still needs other things to do in life and so on. But yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, over a best of 11, anyone's beatable. I'm completely with you there. Yeah, you have to have balance, 100%. Yeah, Nathan, I agree, and that's what I looked a lot at. The rhythm looks so much better, and that's something to build on. Because if the action is okay, and the action is keep getting better, then it's about building confidence. And you only have to look as well with Michael, that when he was 16, 17, this teenage prodigy that went and hit the 9 darter in the Masters and so on, that we all knew about, then he disappeared. He couldn't then do the same things. And it took 4, 5, 6, 7 years for him to then find that again. So he's gone from being brilliant to mediocrity, not being able to win, to this winning machine. Can he do it again? Yes, I think he can. Will he win as much as what he did? No, because everyone can beat everyone now. But I genuinely think there's a lot to come. Yeah, 100%, Scoots. Looking at it, and was chatting to Vincent about it, that the expectation is from kind of the Grand Slam onwards, or the European Championship Grand Slam, for him to be then progressing more and more in this rebuild, if you will. Do you think when Littler gets like 20, he'll start practicing more? I don't know. When you are up there at the elite level like these guys are, they're playing that much, you don't really need to practice a lot. It's just ticking over. Who's won the ball? No info yet. It's not up. Let me just refresh. No, not updated yet. For example, I don't hold this against you, but I thought you were very rude about Barney. It's just my opinion. Look, I think Barney is done at the top level, and he may prove me otherwise, but I don't see Barney consistently hitting enough big numbers to beat the big guns. Again, can he do it in a one-off game? Could he beat Luke Humphreys over a best of 11 or a best of 9 at the Grand Slam? Of course he can. Could he beat these guys over a best of 31? I don't think he can. Some great questions in the chat room as well. TikTok as well. Do you think that Luke Littler will pack it? No, look, I think that Luke will play for as long as he wants to and as long as the motivation's there. The thing with Luke is he's already crossed these boundaries into celebrity worlds, which is great for the sport, by the way. And this isn't a knock on Luke at all, because it's great for the sport that we're getting darts players into these environments. But there's going to be more and more opportunities for him to do stuff on TV and so much. Like, you look what he'll... At some point, they'll want him to do big TV shows. Let's just take I'm a Celeb, for instance. Like, the money he's going to be able to earn from that is huge as well. So a lot will depend on how his profile keeps growing. If it keeps growing the way it is, it's already massive and so on. He's going to get more and more invites to do other stuff away from darts. Yeah, look, it was good to see AD back. I'm still not convinced he'll play PDC darts again. I hope he does, by the way, but I'm not convinced. Do you think Littler will still be playing by 2030? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I still think he'll be playing in 2030. RVB is such a Marmite character. I get on really well with Raymond. But just at a darting level, I don't think that those levels are in him anymore. How are we doing, Ben? How are you? I'm good, mate. I'm good. As Littler's first dart superstar. Yeah, no, 100%. I agree, Johnny. I'm not sure he'd be allowed to jump out of a plane or anything like that. I'd be worried about Phil going and I'm a Celebrity. That would worry me. What's the 100% checkout rate for the whole tour? I'm not sure. I don't have the numbers, Ben. Look, you don't have to be sorry. That's what sport is about. Sport is about different opinions and so on. And different opinions is good. On your screen, it says Luke Littler 100% on checkouts. Pass. I don't know. He's definitely missed darts at a double today. Will they not just give him medical exemption for a jump? Possibly, Rob. Right. Hopefully, we will be about to get this show on the road. Remember, first to 8. Pictures are returning. There's always canoe or something. To be fair, I can't remember the last time I watched I'm a Celebrity. I'm not going to Q School because we stream Q School like this, and that's worth more. Right, Swiss Phil is on the stage. The players are coming. Yes, Johnny. Josh Rock has won the ball, everyone. Josh Rock has won the ball. How are we doing, Johnny? Hope you're good. Right. Here we go. Josh Rock on his way to the stage. Really good, Johnny. Really good, mate. Right. Rocky is on the... Oh, that hamstring's going to go ping one day. Miles too quick up those stairs. Yeah, everyone says it, John. I'm not a massive TV person, so I don't watch it. But everyone said he was good. Right, where were we? If Littler really likes double 10, he leaves 60. She does. I don't dislike it. Nah. Just look for the. I'll have a look for the highlights. Yeah, I said I'm not a massive. I'm not a massive TV person. But both players are on the stage. Remember, it is now first to 8. Let's get this show on the road. Two young stars of the sport about to go head to head in Antwerp. Who wins the world, do you think? Look, right now, Luke would be the big favourites, I think. Again, how are we doing on TikTok, everyone? Hope you are good. Glad you could join us. "100% with Phil and Barney." Cheers, Lorraine. Like I say, sport is all about opinions, and no one's right, no one's wrong. Winner of Strictly gets that. Oh. Which dart player would you like to see do Strictly? $180. First one of the final goes the way of the nuke. Yeah, I will watch the highlights of Clash in Paris back later. One 0 to Josh Rock. Takes out 117. Good start to this one. Cheeky little 12 darter. That's for sure. Mardle, 100%. What? Jockey Wilson do Strictly? No, I agree, that would be funny. But right now in the world, who would you like to see do Strictly? Answer both then, Johnny. Who would you like to see from a could do it? I think Cullen would be good at Strictly. Tops for a level game for Littler. Misses, but Rock are way back. Ricky Evans. Yeah, I'd like to see Ricky do it. Ooh, what's going on here? Double 10, last dart in hand. I agree. I think Humphreys would do 180. I think Humphreys would do all right at Strictly. They're both on nines. They're both on nines. Josh may hit. Oh, I say it's the match play all over again. Remember, these two served up an absolute treat at the Winter Gardens. Are they about to do it again in Antwerp? Imagine Turk. There's no way Luke could do I'm a Celebrity unless the time of it moves, because it would clash with the Worlds. So that they'd have to move when it was. And that would mean it. I just don't think he could do it because of the Grand Slam, the Players' Championship finals, and the World starting. I don't think there's time for it to do it. Josh Rock averaging 105, Littler 107. He's averaging 107. It's not bad. That's what I mean. I don't see him doing it whilst he's still playing. Tops for Littler to level us up at 2-all. This is being played at some pace. Ooh, a rare miss. But Rock can't take the opportunity. Ooh, they're both missing doubles all over the place here. Yeah, Bristow did I'm a Celebrity. Oh, Josh Rock. You can't be missing chances against Littler. Because in the end, he'll get you. In the end, he'll get you. Just not this time. Josh Rock, break of throw, 3-1 lead to Rocky. It's a whole host of missed doubles from the pair. Strictly's on the same sort of time though. I don't follow reality TV, but isn't Strictly on 180? Strictly's on the same sort of time though. Tell you what, this is fabulous from Rock. He's not going to Australia because he can't be bothered with the travel. $91 for 4-1. Tops for 4-1. Misses. Are we sending the rods out? Not this time. Doesn't go. So Josh Rock, massive moment here. Double 10 and he's 4-1 up. He's halfway to victory. Rocky. 180. Littler. He's on a 9. Do you think Rock will... I don't know. Probably not. I think they'll just let him use it apart from in 4 venues. That's what they did with Mensa. 4-2. Littler has a leg on the board. I speak to him quite a lot, and it took that to persuade. Oh, is it another one? No, that to persuade him to go this year. And anything that clashes with the world schedule, I just don't see happening. I really don't. Big moment here. Littler to break back. Double 5 and he misses. Rock going to have to take this. I don't think the PDC would let it happen either, letting their prize asset affect the Worlds. If Rock wins is massive. Yeah, I agree, Marcus, I agree. 5-2 in front. Rock is closing in on victory. But remember, he was he 5-0 up on Littler in the match play? 180. I don't know. I don't know what the contract says that deeply, Marcus. Is the honest truth. Yeah, this is the final, Kevin. Oh, Rock missed an opportunity. Another one on the Littler throw. $16 for top. Oh, he changed. Interesting. But it worked. What? I'm a celeb or Strictly, Rob? So this is ET10. So we've got 11, 12, 13, 14. 4 more European Tour events before Dortmund. Littler is forcing the equation. $180. He is asking questions of the Josh Rock throw here. To be fair, Rob, when he steps away from boxing, he probably would do. It's not about the money, Johnny. It's the TV time and everything like that. The score is 5-4 to Josh Rock, but Littler throwing for 5-all. He's been on a blitz. No problem. It has. Look, Brendan has struggled of late, not playing as well as we know he can. $11 bullseye. Ooh, misses a little pop finish. Sorry, Alex. Alex, how we doing, mate? How we doing, Mr. Small? You good? Sorry, I was looking at the scoreline. How's things, buddy? And we are level. 5-all. Littler has charged back. This is a massive leg for Josh Rock. All good? Glad you're all good, buddy. Glad you are all good. Good to see you in Cardiff as always. You just feel that Josh Rock's level has dropped here. 180. Littler is on the charge here. He is turbocharged. He has taken the darts here. This is some blitz from the nuke. Still going. That's right, around 20 minutes to play my last match. Yes, mate. No, never ignoring you, buddy. Rock needs to find something and find something quick because Littler is just on the ascendancy. Look, this is the fine margins that his game's only dropped by about 5 points, but when you're playing Littler, that's huge. Double 10 to lead for the nuke. Littler is in front. Remember, Josh Rock, was he 5-2 up? I think that's 4 legs on the spin for Littler. Yeah, Chizzy was seeded 1 last year. $180. Rock needs to fight back, and he's doing so. What a response from Rock. Is he about to break back here? This has been a fabulous response from Rocky. That is brilliant. 6-all. He needed that. What a response. He has stopped the Littler blitz, and we are back on throw. Yeah, back training tomorrow. Luke stance and evolution. I must admit, I don't like the constant chopping and changing of the throw and so on. But again, as soon as Rock gets level, Littler goes berserk. Yeah, they kind of all develop over time, Rob, don't they? They all change, and not always for the better, but that is clinical. Littler leads, and he has broken once more. Josh Rock will have to win back-to-back legs to stop the nuke. Where would this put Littler on the race for Dortmund European Championships? This would put him to number 2 seed. How are we doing? Oxford fan, hope you are good. This needs to be a max. And it is 180. I think this final deserves a last leg decider. It has been played at some pace and some standard as well. Littler down to a finish. 144 to win it. And win it in style. It's on another. Oh, would have left double 12. Ken, my pleasure, mate. My pleasure. Oh, my bullseye. We are going the way. What a finish that is. He has pulled a 161 from the hat. That is sensational. What a finish. We are going the distance. It is a one-leg shootout. That is world class from Josh Rock. Incredible. He has the darts in this decider. Do we get a celebration from him? We'll let the pictures catch up. That is absolute stones when it mattered. No real celebration. Now, who holds their nerve in this deciding leg? The crowd in Antwerp are on their feet. Littler. Oh my. 140. He's effectively taken the darts here. What has Josh Rock got in the locker? A ton is not enough. Littler can win it in 6. 180. What a time for a maximum from the nuke. He's averaging 107. Is he going to break Josh Rock's heart once more? He is. What a response. The 161 was incredible from Rock. However, an 11 dart break of throw to win it is just world class darts from the pair. We'll let the pictures catch up on the stream, but once again, it is the nuke who breaks the heart of Josh Rock. He's averaged 107.04. Rock's averaged a ton, and it wasn't enough. What a final that was. And yet again, Littler breaks Rock's heart. The boys, both of them, are sensational. Congratulations to Luke Littler winning the title, but Josh Rock again has played his part in an incredible game of darts. It is nothing short of sensational. Everyone in the chat room today and across the weekend, whether that's been on YouTube or TikTok today, thank you very much. If you are new here, please make sure you subscribe to all of our platforms. Of course, YouTube and TikTok, which you are watching on, would be superb. But thank you very much. Cheers, Kevin, in the chat room. Thank you very much. The live lounge returns tomorrow at 8 p.m. Shawnee McDonald joining myself and Dan Simpson tomorrow. But enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you are doing. I've been Phil Bars. We have been Online Darts, and we'll see you all tomorrow, 8 p.m.